So I'm sitting here like recording, and I realized I did three things without like three announcement kind of things without recording my actual mic. To start with, I've noticed that my main channel, which I use, has it's been nearing 300 subscribers, and like it's about 8 away from that milestone, which in the grand scheme of things, compared to like so many other channels, is like barely like even it's like trying to like a grain of sand compared to like so many other channels. But to me, I've never had any sort of social media gather that big of a following, especially YouTube, because of how much like harder it is to get followers on here. So to me, I'm like very proud of that. And because I've noticed that I just like upload very sporadically, I like to make announcements regarding some things I'm working on, so it seems like less sporadic and more like there's something to look forward to. So Dragon Ball Overdrive is a project of mine which I've wanted to make for about 8 years now. 2017 was about around the time that I got the inspiration for it. Like videos from Devil Art, Dragon Ball Absalon, Absolution. I can't recall which one it is. Dragon Ball Multiverse, After Future, stuff like that inspired me. And I've like it's really crazy to think about because it's been 8 years, and like 8 years from 2017 is still so strange to say out loud. Like if somebody was born that year, they'd be in school right now, which like just three. Oh, 2020 was even 3 years ago. Yeah, like that's just a really long time. But I'm hoping to have at least one episode finished by the end of this year, and I can get down like a consistent upload for it. And I'm really hoping that everyone will enjoy it. So, Sonic Boom Nitro is another idea of mine that has been like sitting around in my head for a bit, but it's more recent than Overdrive. It's about 2023 or 2024 is when it came to me, and I was kind of inspired by like how big of a flop the Boom like reboot was. And like it had potential to do it had potential to like be something, but it didn't really utilize it at all. So I kind of felt like doing something with it, like especially considering that the show itself was pretty well received, and there's more so the games and like the name it was attached to. And I think that there's sort of a like sort of potential to be like delved into further, and both the styles the show went with and the more serious tone that the game had as well. Um, but yeah, no concrete release date, no footage so far. So Countless is a story that I feel like I've said this a lot, but I've been working on for a while. Well, not working on exactly, but like the idea just came to me. And just recently, I began to write out everything and plan out everything I intend release release in the format of a comic book. I've started on it recently, and I started to like work on actual reference art, so it's like could be much easier going forward. I have no idea when it will probably be done, but I'm hoping that it'll be again before 2025, but likely sometime 2026. Um, what else? It started originally as like a very different concept, and I'll go into more depth like some at a later date. But oh, actually, at one point it was a book, it was going to be a book inspired by Fahrenheit 451, but that fell through because apparently they don't give you warning when they delete your school account. So I just lost like 30 pages of writing. So I can't really look back on that, but yeah.
forevermore.
What's wrong with me? I don't feel like myself. Almost like I'm becoming someone else.